Joe with Steel Blade Woodworks, and I'm going to bring you along on another shop project. This is going to be a spray can organizer or a spray can holder that'll hang on my shop wall so that I can get the various different spray cans that I have and get them put up somewhere where I'm not looking for them, because right now they're scattered everywhere. So what we did here today is we developed a CNC file, and I'm going to be cutting this on my Avid CNC. Once you see the file, it can be also done with the hole saw and a drill and just a pin nailer or screws. It's going to be use two different types of material. We're going to be using MDF and some pine. So as you can see here, this is the CNC software that we use, VCarve Pro, and I have simply designed a 48 by 48 surface with 144 2 7/8 holes. I think that's what they came out to, and they're evenly put throughout that 4x4 sheet of MDF. Okay, so here we're coming into the 3D part where we preview the toolpath. We'll go ahead and click on it, and it shows you the way the CNC router is going to maneuver through this. And we'll just go ahead and hit view all toolpaths, and it starts cutting it out. So on this portion, once you go through this, if it does not look right on here, it most definitely is not going to look right out there. So this is a pretty cool aspect of this software, to make sure that everything's going to come out correctly once you go to cut. What you see here is we've gotten the pieces already machined and ready to go, and we're going to start putting them together. What's going to happen here is I got kind of this little quick thing here to set up just to kind of give me a temporary hold while I apply glue and pin nail it. So it's going to kind of go like this, and once these are done, what's going to happen is that we're going to have a runner on each side, and then we'll set these in a particular angle, and then your paint cans will go in here. They will rest on this, and we'll do 12 of these, and each one holds 12 spray cans. Repeat this 12 more times. We'll get all these done, then I'll come back in. I'll show you, we'll kind of get the angle. We'll find the angle, what we need, and go from there. All right, folks, so this next step here, as I was telling y'all, we're going to get two runners, and these are 1x6 pine. And what's going to happen here, as you can see, we've gotten these from the last part. And what we're going to do is we're going to set them in between and secure from either side. These go in a 12-degree angle. We're going to come in here and we're going to nail all these, glue and nail, and have them set up. And then we'll clamp everything to secure it to let it dry before we move on to the next step. So here we go. what I did to get these angles, I put it on the wall, and 12 degrees seemed to be the perfect angle. And then I came back and placed the distance, and the distance between each one on this top side here is 6 inches. So what I did is I placed my first one at 4 inches, and then from there I went every 6 inches, I put a mark all the way down till I had enough marks for 12 of these pieces. Had that set at 12 degrees, simply went back and aligned my mark, my 6-inch mark with here, scribed a line. So there's 12 degrees lines on the inside, so you can use that as a to follow as you're nailing them in. All right, as you can see, everything has been put together. It's cured, it's glued. This is a quick, easy project that can help you store a lot of, if you use a lot of spray cans and have a lot of those laying around, easy way to organize and have them in one spot. And you can add things to this to put other paints and thinners and stuff. Now, these holders, I did use a CNC. You don't need to use a CNC. This can easily be done with the Skil saw, a hole saw, a drill, and glue and screws if that's what you have. I will recommend, if you're going to use screws, I used 1/2-inch MDF for these holders, that you need to pre-drill them because you will split the MDF. So that's why I went with the pin nailer that you saw at the beginning of the video, because that won't happen with MDF. You still got to be careful, because if you nail too close to the edge, it will split it. So just keep that in mind when you're nailing. Stay a little further in to where you have more meat on the material. The dimensions, this is 48 inches on the inside. So if you go outside to outside, this is 1.5 inches. This is 1/6. So actual thickness is 3/4. So total width on this is 49.5 inches wide by 7 foot tall. I've got 12 of these holders, and each row is 12 paint cans. So we're looking at 144 holes in here. So as you see here, I put a bottom plate. I did the same thing on the top, and then we did this runner going across. And now these are glued, screwed, and pin nailed because they're going to hold the weight. I'm going to attach to the studs from the other side. Same thing on top, and that's what's going to hold this against the wall.